the passport is featured if you want to join the server. So we have the first map. Random maps, like 10 random maps, 2 rounds per map. Always a bit of warm up before we go live. Ah yeah, Lars, I was doing a random map challenge run yesterday. A short one, because I had a bunch of shit maps for such a run. But one map was not shit, that was free. It was the blue map from the Royal Nations Cup, from the map with was it the freebie? No, the 360 map. 360 blue, which is actually not that easy for the Royale, but the author time is not fast.
So you got another one.
Yeah, it's crazy. Also, first try that. Yeah, it's incredible. How can I get so many tracks of this Royale Cup?
They were probably picked randomly as well, I guess.
fear to get some of these crappy cup maps from the cup that I watched now.
Yeah.
If that happens, then yeah, good night, Marie. You would say in German, if you phrase it in English. So I didn't really remember a lot from this map. Oh, you can actually jump in there. Third place, unfortunate, because that was all lost in the start where I wasn't sure if it's full speed. I mean, not going full speed in that corner, that costs you so much over the water. But I had a very nice end. We have 16 players on the server. Not understand everything on this map. Only 5th. Ah, that's unfortunate. My god. They are all exactly ahead of me, like really close. And behind me is a whole second of a gap to the next guy. But I had a feeling I drove a perfect lap, so I must have had the wrong line somewhere. It felt like a really good run. Surprised they all made, for example, that big jump so clean, like I had it. Thought I would overtake a lot with that speed, especially as I kept the speed, didn't choke it, kept it through the last bank, but I was exactly behind. And I had it from the start, the bet. Naja, okay. I got decent positions, but of course not the best. Let's go to the next one. A mix of dirt and other elements. Where do we go here in the start? Just to the left, and then we jump into the sausage. Okay. Yeah, that's like cup of the day style, you can say.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave them now, by the way. So, see you. Bye bye.
See you. Okay, I need to use free cam to see. Okay. This part. Alright. Yeah, tough map. Head of Frontier. Speed Self has not scored that well this time. Rhetoric goes into the lead. Some transitions not easy to get without training. Not sure how important the outside line is there. I don't want to risk it. I feel like I could get a little bit of air time. And here I'm not sure. Can't really angle my car to the left, you know. So I'm not sure if the map is really that smooth. It might be also just that I drive wrong lines because I don't know the map that well. Dropped him second to fifth, but good end. And back to second. Alright. Aside with a 30 point. He's actually not far behind. I didn't see him before. Surprised that he's only 10 points behind, now 7. Good points though for me. So I stay in the front and also create some gap. For Speed Self, this was a bad map. I mean, 6th place is not too bad, but he still lost a lot of points here. Oh! Ha! I know this map. The RMT that I did not play today. I was playing 1 edition in the past weeks, and in that one edition, this was a map where I got finalist, and I was super bad on this track because I didn't understand one part where I was again so surprised that you can actually keep the grip. Now, however, I know that, and I have to score well on this, to be honest now. I mean, it's our advantage. It's not too long ago that I drove this. It's not a very good map for me, style-wise though. I'm gonna train this a bit. Wait, is this maybe? No. So this is the weird section. You can just go to the right there. Last turn here is quite weird. So if we would have a Finnish driver on the server, he would also know. But there isn't. Yeah, no problem. I'm also not that interested in Kaki. Like, Kaki is for the people that have a lot of time. You can play all the time, every day. When I was a student, there I could have played Kaki. It would have been perfect. But when I have to work, I always in you can't just... Like, I don't see the sense in playing Kaki when I know that I can't put as much time as others into it. Because Kaki is about putting a lot of time into it. So you finish the tracks then at some point. And yeah, it's maybe also good when I have different content. So the expected first place. I mean, of course, I have to use my chance here. I wouldn't have scored that well if it was really my first time on the map, because then I would have done that big mistake in the line. And I would have ended up here again 6th, 5th or something. So that's really huge that I know that. Just because I know in my first try I would have done something wrong. Oh, he failed the finish. Whoever was first, he failed the finish, but he had a good run. Alright, 2 wins. Puerto Rico, however, is really doing well here, I have to say. It's keeping up. But I go into the lone lead now. And the good thing is that a guy like S-Side left the server. Well, I don't know why he left the server, but he is then out of contention. I wanted to say good thing is that he lost points, but he lost points in the first round. I saw 15th local, so he probably finished first round, lost a lot of points, and then ended. I'm not sure if they are that handpicked. They are definitely random, but it might be that I look over the maps and see if they are drivable, but I'm not sure about that, to be honest. Yeah, player S-Side left the server. Okay, but I have to focus on the map, I think. What exactly do we do here? Land on magnet. At this part I want to see again, because it might be a no slide. Or like this at least. Oh my god. Yeah, but he wants you to slide through it, I think. Okay, that's a fast-paced map. What was right before that? This drop here. Exactly, this was quite easy. Then you drop. Then you go here. Tough. On such fast-paced maps you can lose a lot of time easily if you just release a bit or save too much. If something like this happens. Fifth place. Was bad. But look, the players behind me actually failed. Yeah, I was actually afraid that I get airtime there. It was so easy that this happens. This time I was just getting with the auto slide a bit more inside, and then I had the wrong angle. Oof. Speed Surf now with a good round. But I got also a second place ahead of Salty. Good points. Almost to outside last turn in the entry. You're quite fast at this map. Alright. So far so good. But for sure there will be an ice map coming up as well. But not now. So what is this? Do we drive on the dirt? Is there a checkpoint? No. This might be a very short map. Yeah, author time is under 10 seconds. So that's very short. Yeah, this is it already. Like, this is really just... Oof. You can easily lose many points on such short maps because people are close together. You can't really go for the mistakes by others. I will train this here a bit. I definitely have to angle the car. You can go already to the left, I think. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, must be something like this. Yes! It showed me 8th in the checkpoint and 1st in the finish. 10.001. Yes, everyone can join. You can also still now join. So I'm creating a gap now. It's good. Speed Surf first. Yes, this map's really shit. Like, you have a bad gear when you land, when you drop into the road. But yeah, I was ahead of all the others, so I got really good points for such a map. It can really go bad on such a short track. It's always dangerous. I see ice. Is this a long map? No, it's a short map. So it's a Royale map and we play red. Aha, but we played in the ice part. Like the other parts here, they were not necessarily ice. Ah, there's a bit of ice as well. Ah, it's maybe all ice. But yeah. Red has an easy and a difficult part. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna try the difficult part then, because you would assume that this one is faster. Question is, can I finish that one? It's a Royale map, so it's about finishing. Ah, yeah, I see the issue. Okay, you want to finish, so I go for the safe one. doesn't have any checkpoints, of course. Third place, that's fine. Especially without speed self there. They need to finish, of course, also. Not that easy. Already clear that both my direct opponents will lose a lot of points. The Rhetoric did so good in the start, and now he is falling behind a lot, especially if he just not finishes now. Speedself says he failed the last jump. I mean, he only loses 11 points for me. Could have been worse with such a late finish, but the thing is also I lose 6 points on the winner. Because the other point gap is larger. Very likely that Speedself will win around here though. When he failed the last jump, he probably went for the risky way, and he is very close in getting that. I'm third already, but I stay third. You see, Speedself winning ahead of gold, but then I'm the fastest one of the savers. So overall, Speedself lost 11 points and won 6 points, so I scored good, a bit worse than gold. I won only a bit on Speedself though, even though he had a crashed run. But overall I did the correct decision, I think. Ja, what do we have here? Fuck all lane. There's not something happening on the map. Landing on the border. Upsala. Is that how you do it? Yeah, okay. Now also a bit dangerous, you can easily make a mistake on such a map. Especially the first jump, I was a bit afraid because it was so tight. I think I will come from further left now to see it better. Now in such a diagonal jump it's always a bit unclear, like how early do you want to jump to the right. Again, landing on the border but worked. Ah, I dropped a position because of my release in the end. Yeah, that was a shit lap for me. That was really bad. I dropped already a bit in the, let's call it grass turn before the loop, before the reactor. Then I touched the penalty after the loop in the left turn. But I was still going for the exit speed, and I had a lot of exit speed, and I was then way too fast. I was just way too fast for the next turn where you jump into. And that cost me a lot of momentum for the upcoming stretch. That was again shit. I have to angle my car, but now it's too late. We don't have more runs here. Nah, second place at least, so he wins only 3 points on me. I lost so much time by not angling the car to the right before the grass. Yeah, Speedself keeps himself close to me, so I can't really afford a bad round. Like one bad round where he wins and I end up in basically last is enough that he catches the points almost completely up. So it's still dangerous. We have here a bit of ice on this map. Yeah, this is a weird map. This is a mix of water and ice and oof. Is this what you have to do? Yeah, it is. This is gonna be tough now. It's more a creative map. Upsala. Yo! Yeah. There is a lot of stuff on this map. A lot of stuff. Nice. Important. Now I get the first place and win 6 points again. That speed check is tough. I also always lose positions there, so others get it better. Nice. And Speed Self didn't finish yet. Big round for me. We also don't have many more maps. Maybe only one map remaining. Like it's 10 maps in total, but I'm not sure if it started with 1 or with 2 in the top. If we play until 10 or until 11. Yeah, Speed Self only loses 12 points though. He still got 18. He still got 6th place. Even though he finished 15 seconds behind me. He was 100 ahead of the next guy though. Wow. So, this is a quite short map. Naja, we will see. Yeah, I thought that this might happen. Woo! What's that? Guess you have to deal with it. Oh, I was 9th, and then I finished in 3rd. Wow. Yeah, I was going a bit too safe here. Okay, thank you. Driving with this camera, man. Ah, plus plus. Amazing map. Do we still do this map? Might be, because they don't write... Yeah, last map didn't write GG. So I have a good lead over Speed Self. I basically just need to finish twice. If I finish in the first round on a decent position, then I won it. I only need to stay over 30 points ahead of Speed Self. In the end, you can, however, also say it's not really a battle each edition. It's, of course, you just gather points for the season as well, and you get exactly those points for the season that you score here. So kinda every point that I get, I also get it for the season to qualify for the final. I of course qualify quite easily to the final, only need to participate here. But sometimes I don't. Last week I did a Molotov monthly cup. This is also Cup of the Day's diet. The mix of grass, dirt, and here and there shortly a quippy section. Feels familiar. Didn't really remember a lot from the track now, to be honest. This I had to remember. Okay, that's unsmooth. I'm not sure how this is planned, like it felt wrong the way I jumped. I'm also afraid of a nose slide. Keeping the grip this time, and that's the last turn. And if I finish this, then it's the GG. And I'm actually winning 6,000 out of Speed Self as well. Close to auto medal. Afontur got it in the seeding already in the locals. So I can go all in. Ah no, wait, I need the points for the season. Haha. That part there doesn't feel correct, to be honest. Yo, auto medal is easy. GG! So Speed Self in second place, stays there. Gold, the leader of the season, loses almost 100 points to me in third place. Then Fontur getting fourth, Flo fifth. There are no real fights, to be honest. Also Costo very alone in the points. Toasty ahead of Unnamed, who didn't finish. Haha. We have Muriko and Lucky Arrow. And Shinix was leading the season because he was always playing, but he doesn't score that well. So he needs 2 cups to get the points that I have in 1 cup. Sometimes. No, it's from Mania Exchange, I think. From the website where people can upload their tracks. I would think.